Best views, the smell of the salt air, lobster boats puttering by. It's just a great place to take in quintessential New England harbor. We're close by. We're often called the nearby faraway place because although we're 40 minutes from Boston, you may as well have driven 2.5 hours to the Far River Cape.
My husband Joe is a partner of Mr. Roy and his family who own the restaurant. We have been working together with them for 13 years.
The Cohasset Harbor Resort is made up of several different components. It's the Atlantica restaurant on the far side of the harbor, large weddings, special events, fine dining, and there's the Old Salt House, which is our outdoor casual dining, upscale clam shack, if you will. There's the Brisa Tapas and Wine Bar, which is located here at the Cohasset Harbor Inn, which looks out onto the harbor as well. And the Cohasset Harbor Inn houses all the guests that come down to it. Yes, we take over just about the whole harbor here. My name is Joe Campbell. I am the managing partner at the Cohasset Harbor Resort, sometimes known as the chief cook and bottle washer. Atlantica is a celebration place. A lot of people go there for special events in their lives, weddings, rehearsal dinners, showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, corporate fundraisers, corporate events. That is a very large space, can seat up to 280 people for a sit-down. Michelle Scully is the director of events. She handles the weddings from beginning to end, from the first time you make the call till you're headed out the door.
The Old Salt, best place on earth. We're very here.
The Old Salt House is seasonal. It's open from May until October. You'll see a lot of salads, burger platters. There are all the fish and chip platters and lobster rolls. We sell about 2,000 pounds of lobster every week over there. We have our own lobster boat, the Diana II. The Diana II goes out any day that there's good weather. Rick Barrow's the captain of that boat. He owns that boat. The lobster that you're eating at the Old Salt House, or Atlantica for that matter, probably came in the day before or even that day.
I ordered the Diana II salad.
Right off the boat. Can't get any fresher than that. It may have just walked in the back door 4 minutes ago. Brisa was born last year. We had empty space here. We used to just do functions here. We did weddings and showers and those type of things, but we thought the property was very underutilized, so we decided that we needed to put a restaurant in here. Our controller, who really suggested that we put a tapas bar because there's really nothing else like it here. We just finished this renovation this year. Brisa was so successful last year as an outdoor venue that we wanted to bring it indoors, but at the time the room just wasn't suitable for a tapas bar. This winter we spent refurbishing this entire room. It appeals more to brides. It's a very attractive space, very modern space.
Wicked good.
Atlantica is a very big space, so those weddings are typically 150 to 250. This space is a little smaller, so we do weddings between 75 and 130.
So we have a lot of guests staying here, and we'll be staying here.
We hired a designer, Nicole Carroll from Cambridge, and we also used Isabelle Roy, who is one of our partners' wife, and she's French and has a lot of ideas about design and what she'd like to see in it. So the two of them collaborated and they worked out this design, gave the general contractor, oh, that's me, all the instructions on how to make the space turn out. It's a whole family business. My son is a chef. He works in the kitchen. My daughter has done everything from starting as watering flowers to managing one of the properties. And my wife joined us a couple of years ago.
I am the landscape designer of Brisa. We designed the whole restaurant from the ground up with a team of people.
And then when Brisa opened up, it was natural that she would be the face of Brisa. The most attractive part of Brisa is the outdoor patio. It looks out over on the harbor. There are fire pits flaming and heaters when the weather gets cool. There's an outdoor pavilion bar. But it has to be more than that. And the food is what's really drawn people here. It's authentic Spanish tapas. Some of it have a few American twists on it. And the most popular items are things like the gambas al ajillo, the sizzling garlic shrimp, the crispy Brussels sprouts. Mixed cheese platter with the Serrano ham on it is a big seller.
Entrees that come in is so good. All elements are properly put together waterside. That's all I have to say.
The albondigas are the lamb meatballs that you'll find, and the Catalan cocas are the big seller. Those are small flatbread pizzas that have a lot of flavor and a lot of Spanish ingredients in them. It's a big wine place. We put in a lot of Spanish wines to complement the food, but there are people who would rather have a cocktail. So we developed the drink list. My daughter Alyssa was instrumental in putting that together. From different martinis to things that you might find on the coast of Spain. They love the location. We redid all the rooms, so the rooms are completely updated, flat screen TVs, Wi-Fi throughout. Those are the things that they're looking for. What we have that nobody else has is the harbor and Cohasset. So their choices are they can go up to the Holiday Inn in Rockland by the Home Depot, or they can go to Quincy by the Expressway to a Marriott, or they can drive 15 minutes further and be sitting here on the harbor in Cohasset watching lobster boats go by instead of traffic going by.
Best views, wonderful food, great staff.
We have bike rentals here, there's kayak rentals, there are many different activities that you can do if you're a runner. The scenery is amazing. The outdoors will beckon.
You can come to us each night and get a different experience in each of the different restaurants. We're really proud of the restaurants that we've built here and the inn that we've built here. We're going to keep making it better, and we're going to invite everybody to come down and try us down here in Cohasset on the harbor.
The wine club, you said?
Yeah, this is the wine club, and instead of meeting at our homes, we're meeting here because the wine's even better here, and the food's better.
Top is for everyone.